What's up, everybody? Today we're doing Within the Simulation role-playing game. Now, before we tell you the rules, remember you'll be the story master. If you're being the story master, you need your players to have cards and d6 dice. And you also have to have those too. Now, if you're playing solo, you still need cards and d6 dice. Now, the story master goal is to enforce common sense rules and make the world exciting and telling a story to people. If you're playing solo, use common sense on when you're playing the game and play it the way you want to play it. Now, this is how I can make the rules so light for you to enjoy. Now, here I'm going to play the rules for you. I hope you enjoy the game. Should start shortly.
Within the simulation role-playing game, how you defend and attack. You put 2 playing cards down one sideways and one up and down the side with one is your defense. The one that's up and down straight is your attack. If you go first, you flip over your attack card. The one straight up and down, your opponent flips over the card sideways. If your attack card is higher than their defense card, you get to do damage. You roll a 1d6 for damage, and you add your modifiers like your weapon modifier and your strength modifier. If you're doing a melee attack, your enemy does the same. You go back and forth until the person has 0 hit points or runs away. What is on your character sheet? Name, sex, and hit points, your level, and your race. The different races are human, vampire, werewolf, demon, angel, alien. For levels, you have 1d6. So if you're level 1, you have 1d6. If you're level 2, you get 2d6, and so on each stats. Strength, intelligence, wisdom, leadership, constitution. The way you look can make it easier for you to get in places and help influence people to do what you want. How to put numbers on the stats on your character sheet. Roll 3d6, the number on the dice you add up and put it on the stat. That's how modifiers work. On your stats, look up the number on your stat and then use the dice for the modifier. So let's say you need to move a heavy object, you use your strength stats and then you use the modifier dice. So if you're level 3, you get to use 3d6 and so on. You'll be rolling against the story master, or if you're playing solo, against the board. How far you move, you will be using your level dice modifier, then multiply it by 10. So if you get a 3 on your dice, that means you can go 30 feet. You get 3 actions. You can move, fight it. Up to the story master to determine what is an action. If you're playing solo, use common sense of the story master to make just calls, and common sense calls the different races benefit. If you're human, you get +1 on all stats. If you're angel, you get +1 to all stats. Plus, if it's a lighter area, you get an extra 1d6. If you're alien, you get +5 on intelligence and wisdom and 1 reroll per game. If you're werewolf and you're in human form, you get +1s all stats. If you're werewolf form, you're +5 on constitution and strength. If you're vampire at night time, you get +5 on all stats. During daytime, you're just even. If you are a demon at nighttime, you get +6 on all stats. Daytime, you get +1 on all stats. But if you're in a holy place, you get -10. The different classes. Magic user. Only magic users can use magic in this game. Magic user can only use magic at their level or below. That's it. You can use your favorite role-playing game magic spells. For in this game, fighter get +7 on melee, fighting a cult of guess +4 on wisdom and intelligence, and 1d6 on hidden objects. Gunslinger +2 on damage when shooting a gun, and get an extra action if shooting a gun.
Now, hope the rules were simple enough for you. Now, Magic user is unique in this game because they have no limit on how many spells you can cast per day. Now you can heal up by doing a long rest. I forgot to put that on the rules. A long rest is 8 hours. Now if you do a short rest, you get to use your hit point modifiers. So let's say you're at level 1, you roll 1d6, that's how many hit points you get back. Now a short rest is 1 hour, a long rest is 8 hours. That will heal you all the way up. Now another thing that's not in this game completely, but I know people love D&D 5e. You can also put in this game death saving throws. Alright, I hope you enjoy.